Welcome back to the channel. My name is David Osuji, your psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. The topic of our conversation today is the power of better questions. Imagine this. It is late at night and you're staring up at the ceiling thinking, why is my life so hard? Why does nothing ever go right for me? The more you think about this, the heavier it feels until you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and stuck. What if the problem isn't your situation, but your questions? Those why questions don't just describe your life, they trap you in it. The truth is, bad questions lead to bad outcomes, but the right questions, they can transform your mindset, your actions, and your results. Today, I'm going to teach you how to reframe the questions you ask to take back control of your life using John G. Miller's simple framework from his book, QBQ, The Question Behind the Question. So, why do bad questions keep you stuck? Let's face it, most of us ask the wrong questions all the time. And the wrong questions usually begin with why, when, or who. Why questions like, why is this happening to me? This question makes you feel like a victim. When questions like, when will this get better? This question encourages you to procrastinate or delay any action that you can take. And lastly, who questions like, who's responsible for this mess? This question shifts the blame onto other people. Here's the brutal truth. These questions do not solve anything. They feel good because they allow you to complain, but they only keep you stuck. If you're asking these questions, you're not looking for solutions, you're avoiding the problem. So, let's break down the QBQ framework. Imagine your brain is a GPS. Bad questions are like typing in nowhere into the GPS search bar. You're lost before you even get started. But the QBQ framework gives you the directions you need to move forward. Here's how it works. First, you want to start with what or how. Again, the question starts with what or how. Secondly, you follow that up with I. Not them, not they, not he, not she. You follow that up with I. So, what can I? How can I? And then the third step, you want to end it with an action, an actionable step. So, what can I do? How can I help? For example, instead of asking, why do you always get on my nerves? This question shifts the blame to the person getting on your nerves. You can ask, what can I do to calm myself down? This question puts you in the driver's seat, empowering you to fix the problem. However, here's something to keep in mind. The goal of asking better questions isn't just about following the framework. It's about taking personal accountability. Of course, you could ask a what question like, what can I do to make my coworker change? But that misses the mark because it avoids addressing your role in the solution with an I and an action. True accountability requires asking questions that focus on what you can control or improve, your actions, your mindset, and your growth. Hence, why it incorporates things like what, how, followed by I, and followed by an action. So, let's explore this with some scenarios. You're drowning in stress and you think, why does my boss always give me so much task with so little deadlines? That question is going to get you nowhere fast. But if you ask, what can I do to make this situation more manageable? Suddenly, you've taken the driver's seat. You're not the victim anymore. You are looking for solutions. Let's take another scenario. Let's say you're frustrated with a friend who keeps breaking their promises. You can ask, who's to blame for this relationship falling apart? Or when will he grow up and keep his word? Or you can ask, how can I set better boundaries to protect my time and my peace? Notice the difference. Let's take another scenario. You're stuck in traffic. Someone cuts you off and your first instinct is to shout, Who taught that idiot to drive? That question accomplishes nothing except raise your blood pressure. Conversely, you can ask, what can I do to stay calm and focused right now? Suddenly, the situation isn't controlling you, you're controlling it. When you change your questions, you change your perspective, and that changes everything. See, this isn't just about traffic or work. It's about every area of your life. At work, at home, in relationships, at the grocery store, etc., etc. Better questions empower you to take action instead of waiting for someone else to fix your problems. Let's try this right now. Think of a challenge that you're facing in your life. Now, write down the first question that comes to mind. Is it a why, a when, a who? If it's any one of those questions, you want to cross it out right now. And let's reframe it together. Instead of, why is this happening to me? Try, what can I do to change this? Instead of, when will things get better? Ask, how can I start improving this situation today? Notice how the second set of questions puts the power back in your hands. That's the QBQ Framework in action. Here's the hard truth. If you keep asking the same questions, your life will stay exactly the same. You stay stuck, frustrated, and powerless. But if you dare to ask better questions, questions that start with what or how, that focus on I, and that end in action, you can take better control of your life starting today. So here's my challenge to you. What question will you ask next? Will it keep you stuck or will it set you free? The choice is yours. That's all I got for you today, folks. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. And as always, share with someone who you think will benefit from it. See you in the next video.